Now, the Ukrainians tonight, they are battling for their capital. They are putting up a strong resistance, and volunteer fighters are now reportedly patrolling central Kyiv as Russian forces are now closing in. And one member of the Ukrainian Parliament, Kira Rudyk, is saying that she is armed. She is ready to fight as Putin now invades the country. She joins us now with the latest developments on the ground. It's very brave of you. Thank you for being with us. What's the latest where you are?
Hello, good evening. So I'm in Kyiv right now. As you see, I'm sitting on top of the stairs. This means that there is no Air Force attack, because if there is and there is a siren, then I go with my family under the stairs, and this is where we hide. When there is no Air Force attack, we are gathering together to the self-defense or resistant groups, and then help to patrol the city. And I'm super proud that the teams that are right now patrolling the city, they are actually removing many Russian soldiers who were trying to get in, because our army is working on the strategic objects, and then the self-defense or territorial defense groups are helping out to clean up the mess if there is a mess.
You know, Kira, it's very brave of you to stay. It's brave of many other of your fellow countrymen to fight. It's a David and Goliath scenario. You are outmanned. You are outgunned. The Russian army has proven itself so far to be brutal. Usually in cases like this, if in fact the capital does fall, as many are predicting in the next 48, 72 hours, I hope it doesn't happen in Kyiv. If it happens, you know that you will be on that list of targets, just like President Zelensky, who is there in Kyiv and saying that he is not leaving, he's staying and fighting to the end. Will your fellow politicians do the same?
I do understand that, and it was my honest decision to stay here and not to flee. First of all, because I'm a politician and I'm representing all my people, and they didn't go anywhere. Second, because I woke up, I looked at all of this, and I just was thinking, like, why would we do this? Like, why would we go away? He's coming to our land with his forces, and we are able to fight him back. And we are actually doing it very good. So in 2 days, Putin lost like 3,000 men, which is probably the most that he lost in the latest wars that he was fighting like throughout the world. So Ukrainian army is biting him very, very hard, and we are resisting in the best ways of the resistance. So that's why I believe that we will be able to fight back. There is indeed something that really would help out is the no-fly zone that my party and we have been asking for it like for the last, I don't know, 3 months or so, where it started with like, it started with, oh no, we cannot help you, to, okay, let us see what we can do. But this is actually a very, very, very not smart move from NATO and from the allies, because look, guys, if we fail, next is Poland, or next are Baltic countries. What is the world going to do with that? So that's why we are fighting for like bigger and general idea of the new security order that is going to be established. Because as you said before, right now there is like no force that
Kira,
would make
I gotta
Putin
move on.
do something.
The world is not serious if they're not going to sanction Russia and Putin on oil and gas, because that's the lifeblood that he needs to pursue his territorial ambitions. I pray for you and your family. I pray for your country. I've had criticisms about some of the government corruption over the years. This is an independent country, and this is an invasion by a thug and a tyrant under false pretenses, and you have a right to fight for your country, and we wish you Godspeed, and I hope that the world will help you in terms of providing armaments available to you so that you can make that fight and take that fight and build an insurgency that is effective against the Russian army and their might that they have and their advantage that they have. Godspeed, Kira, and we'll be in touch. Thank you. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.